Hi guys, you're welcome back. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone is fine because I am beautiful. And today we'll be making a yummy meat pie. Come along, let's do this. Here we have our 500 gram of flour, cold water, salt, 250 gram of butter. So these are the four major ingredients we'll be needing for this meat pie dough. Our flour has been sifted already. Here I will go in with a little salt and combine very well with the flour. Next, I'll be going in with my cold butter. Emphasis on the cold butter. If your butter is not cold, refrigerate it for a while so it comes out cold. It will help your dough. Work in your butter into the flour as you see me do so until everything is well combined and it will turn to this. When your butter has been worked into your flour thoroughly, it's going to look like this, like a breadcrumbs. Next, we'll be adding our water to this. So add your water, cold water, and make sure you add gradually to avoid over diluting your mixture. And once your water has been added, work in your mixture until it forms a dough, just like this. Place on your working surface and knead gently. Do not knead for a long time so your dough won't become hard. Next, wrap with a cling film, just like this, or whatever thing you have to be able to wrap it, and leave in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to get to rest. So next, this is all the things we'll be needing for our meat pie filling. Everything has been washed, so we're going to be dicing and cutting and chopping them. So this is how I chopped my Irish potato. I cut into tiny strips, joined together and diced. So this makes it faster and easier. Next, I'll also chop my carrots using same method. Cut into tiny strips like this, join together and chop together. See? Tiny strips. Join them together and dice together. Easy peasy, right? Yeah. Next, chop your onion into fine tiny pieces. We do not need a chunky onion, so make sure your onion is diced tiny. Set that aside. All our ingredients for the meat pie filling is ready. So here we have our minced beef, We have our finely chopped carrots. We have our tiny chopped onions. And we have our finely chopped Irish potato. So these are the 4 major ingredients we'll be needing for this meat pie filling. So we're going to combine everything now. We're going to go into the sauce making. In a pan, add a little vegetable oil, add your onion and saute for a minute, add the carrots, add your Irish potato and stir everything together. Here, you add your minced beef. Ensure you stir to break it, except you don't want it to be broken. So ensure you stir it so that it won't come out chunky. Add your spices of your choice. Add your seasoning cubes. Add a little salt to taste. And stir everything together to combine well. Then add appropriate amount of water to the level of the sauce, not above and not very little water. This is going to help your veggies and your minced beef to cook properly without overcooking or without cooking less. As you can see here, everything is at the level of the sauce. Okay, allow to boil or allow to cook. Next, take a tablespoon of corn flour. Depending on the amount of sauce you're making, you can take more or less. Mix with little water. We are going to be using this as our thickener for our filling. As you can see, the veggies and the meat is cooked, but there is a little water on it. So but with this corn flour, it's going to help combine everything together and make it come together. So after adding your corn flour, you stir and leave to cook for about a minute, and see, yummy, it's ready. So next we'll be preparing our meat pie. So our meat pie dough is out of the fridge. Cut it into 2, set one part aside and work with one part at a time. So cut this part into pieces, about depending on how many or how big or how small you want your meat pie to come out. You can cut as you desire. Then take one at a time and knead gently, then roll with your rolling pin to form a circular shape. Ensure you do not flatten your meat pie dough so well. Still leave it to have a little amount of thickness, just like this, so you can be able to lift it. So we are going to be using 2 methods here to roll or to seal our meat pie. Here, after adding our meat pie filling, you have to allow your meat pie filling to get cold before adding it into your dough. After adding our meat pie filling, lift the other end to join with the other end and seal with your fingers, just like this. Next, you design with your fork as you are seeing. So this is going to give it that meat pie look. And also help it to seal more. You can design as much as you want. People poke on the top of the meat pie also. So this is it. Next, we are going to be showing you the next method. Also roll your dough and use any circular object or any round object at your disposal to cut round the dough. Then lift up the excess and you will see your dough will come out with a very fine circular shape, just like this. Adding your filling. So this is our method 2. add in your filling and lift the other end to join with the other end. Seal with your fingers and design with your fork. We have a third method. That one is done with a meat pie cutter, which is not shown in this particular video, maybe next time. So you brush in your meat pie with egg wash. Crack an egg, add a little water, mix it together. Use a brush to rub it on top of your meat pie before putting it into your oven. So my oven is set at 200 degrees for 15 minutes. So depending on how golden brown you want your meat pie to come out with, la, our meat pie is ready. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. This is looking yummy. So this is what our meat pie looks on the inside. This is what it looks like on the inside. Isn't it sumptuous? Yummy. This is our original test review. See how she's enjoying it. And that is it. So comment, like, share our videos if you found this interesting and is what you like, okay? So we can continue bringing up things like this. Love you. Bye.